1958.
Welcome back to Aldamont Community High School, home of the Indians and the home of the 85th Annual National Trail Conference Tournament. Earlier, St. Anthony a win, 57-28 over St. Elmo Brownstown. Now we're ready to find out who's going to play whom on Thursday night in the matchup games, because the winner of the game upcoming will take on St. Anthony, and the loser of the game will be taking on SED. So that's simple enough. Neoga 14-7 this year under Andrew Snow. North Clay 13-7 under Josh Zinker. So those are the records, and here are the starters. For the visiting Neoga Indians, Trevor Roy, who got his 1,000th career point a few days ago. 6'2 junior will start for the Indians. He'll be joined by Pacey McClure, a 5'11 sophomore. Nick Titus is a 5'11 sophomore. Chase Spanning, 6' senior. And Trenton Moore, a 6'1 senior. So not too big, but not too small. That's the Neoga Indians, and Andrew Snow has them at 14-7. For North Clay, Luke Fleener, the 6'2 senior. Kid's finally a senior. He's been playing since he's a freshman. And his little brother, who's a freshman, is on the varsity roster. Luke Fleener will be joined by Ethan Bible, a 5'11 junior. Tyson Jones is a 6'2 senior. Lane Holkenbrink is a 5'10 senior. And Ian Bailey, a 6' senior. Those are your starters for the North Clay Cardinals. 13-7 for North Clay, 14-7 for Neoga. And, Matt, that's reflective of the 4 and 5 seeds, and not a lot to choose between these two teams.
No, and when you really look at them, I had the opportunity to watch Neoga play against Olney and get that win there at the St. Anthony Shootout. I was very impressed with their athleticism and speed, and but they do a good job of understanding this. We have it this time on the push, this time we didn't, that sort of thing. North Clay, though, is very similar with athletic builds, and they like to push the tempo, and they will make some substitutions throughout the game as well to keep people fresh, and I think it's going to be a fun matchup here.
You talk about a team that has ridden the road together, though. This North Clay bunch this their third year of varsity ball together.
Mm-hmm.
So you talk about an experience factor. Cardinals certainly have that. Josh Douthit, Ryan Wyckoff, Steve Boswell, our officials for tonight's contest. And we're just about ready. Once cheerleaders cheer for the Cardinals, we're going to play some ball.
You were mentioning the Cardinals and the road that they've rode together over the 3 years. The road that they've put together this year has been a challenge, especially early in the season. They really stepped up their schedule and played a lot of quality opponents. And you always think that that's going to benefit you down throughout the rest of the year. And I think that's really starting to be the case for North Clay. But Neoga stepped up their schedule as well. Like I say, they played Olney, a 3A school, in that shootout, and they've played some good teams. I think either one of these teams is going to give St. Anthony a handful in the semifinal on Thursday night, and I wouldn't want to play them whichever team loses because they're going to be angry Thursday.
That's a fact. And one thing we talk about, if you can learn from a loss, the loss isn't the worst thing that can happen to you. So let's see what happens. The tip goes to the Indians, and we're underway. Neoga and North Clay here from the National Trail Conference Tournament. A reminder, you can watch it live video streaming at 979xfm.com, and Wayne's got the button up on kjcountry.com, too, if you want to check that website, too. Click on the go button, and away you'll go. Indians work it all around the half court here. Swing it over to the right side. The catch by Chase Banning. Now they go back to the left side. The catch by Pacey McClure. He has it back on a bounce pass from Titus. And they're just kind of feeling their way through here.
Yeah, 1-2 zone for the North Clay Cardinals to open things up here.
It's going to be a low-scoring game if this keeps up.
Yes, it will.
We're almost a minute into the game, and no one has shot the ball. Neoga being patient here. Banning. They finally force it inside. Reverse layup good by Trevor Roy. And Neoga takes a 2-0 lead. Boy, he worked for a minute for that shot. That was a nice execution, though.
What an athletic move to make the catch and spin and be able to score.
Young man has 1,000 points on his roster. They get it down low, the Cardinals do. Shot for two, good. Ethan Bible got it. North Clay didn't take quite that long.
No, they made a nice post-entry pass, and Ethan Bible just rose up over the defense and buried the shot.
Neoga forces it inside. Shot for two more. Good by Trevor Roy.
What were you saying about a low-scoring affair?
Well, we're going to have a high shooting percentage. Regardless of how many shots we have, they're going to make them all. It's going to be fun.
Well, if you continue to get shots about 4 feet from the basket.
Corner three for the Cardinals is good. Dial up a basket for Ian Bailey, and that puts North Clay in front, 5-4. So each team's had a lead. A full court pressure by North Clay. Let's see whether Neoga has some problems with that. So far, no.
Whoa.
And they get away cross court. Nice save over there by Banning. They go out front. A deep three is no good by Pacey McClure. North Clay the rebound, and Ian Bailey says, see ya. He had everybody in his rearview mirror as he lays it up and in. And North Clay leads it 7-4.
Well, that was a rebound and a quick outlet up the head to Bailey, who got out in front of everybody.
So 7-4, and the ball goes through the legs of Roy, and a steal by the Cardinals. Luke Fleener gets it down low. Layup is good. That's put up and in by Tyson Jones, and Andrew Snow says, let's chat. Back in 30. 5:34 to go opening quarter. It's going to be a good one. North Plain 9, Neoga 4, here on 97.9 XFM and 97.9XFM.com.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more.
Is in the hair.
Bienvenidos to Glenda Bartell. She's watching from South America. 9-4 North Clay. Andrew Snow wanted the timeout. Let's see what the Indians do to come out of that timeout, getting a little closer here. On the left side to Banning. Back out top, the catch by Titus. Now they go to the right side of the floor. Down in the corner, there's Trenton Moore touching the ball for the first time. He puts it on the baseline, drives inside, shot around, and good. Boy, nobody's going to miss. It's 9-6. Cardinals, real close to dangerous territory, but they got across the half line okay. And they get it over on the wing. The catch by Lane Holkenbrink. Out to the top. And now they're working it around. They go down to the baseline. Shot put up. Fleener, and he got it. Luke Fleener, whose daddy came by to say hi a little earlier, gets the layup, and it's 11-6. It's a 5-point lead for the Cardinals.
North Clay 5 for 5 to start the ball game, and 4 different players have scored.
And they're zoning up here on defense. Neoga gets it down court. They swing it to the left side, and it's tapped and stolen. Fleener got a hand on it. Second Neoga turnover. Fleener steps inside a defender and stuck it up and in. Playing like a senior. Fleener with 4, and it's 13-6. Andrew Snow says, great, I called that timeout. Waiting for that to take effect here, but the Cardinals are up 13-6.
Boy, they're athletic, active hands. Not the biggest team in the world, but, man, they sure get after you.
Banning with the ball. Out to McClure. Haven't given him many opportunities. Banning tries a corner three. It's too long. And the rebound, Ian Bailey for North Clay. Did he shove off to get the rebound?
Yep.
That's what Ryan Wyckoff says.
Bailey has the first foul of the ball game, and we'll have our first substitution now as Neoga makes the exchange.
Adam Fearday checks in. He's 5'11 junior. He played a lot the game Dustin and I did against St. Anthony when we were up at Neoga a couple of weeks ago. So it's 13-6 North Clay. Fearday with the ball. Gets it away safely to Pacey McClure.
It's easy for me to say, but Neoga's got to try to find a way to get inside this zone and get in the middle of it to help break it down. But obviously North Clay's working to prevent that.
Deep three put up and good. That's one way to open up a zone. Trevor Roy from somewhere near Main Street here in Altamont hit that one. He's got 7, and that gets the Indians back within 4, 13-9. Bounce pass. Now another bounce pass cut into the basket. Fleener's layup rolled off, no good. Rebound taken down by Trenton Moore for Neoga. And they sneak a little closer with the bucket here. 3:11 to go, opening quarter. 13-9 North Clay. Battle of 4 and 5 seeds here at Altamont. Back out top, Roy. They swing it right side. Here's another 3 try. This one's back of the rim, no good. Put up over there by Titus. Rebound North Clay, and Fleener just brings it down himself. Luke hands it to a guard at midcourt. And Lane Holkenbrink says, I'll take care of this. Out top, the catch. Drive in the lane. No chance for a shot by Ethan Bible. So back out top. Holkenbrink again on the wing. The pass to Tyson Jones. There's the cutter, Fleener, and he let him too long, and Luke couldn't catch up to the pass, and that's the first turnover on the Cardinals.
So in the last 2 trips for the Cardinals, we've had their first missed shot and their first turnover.
And we've played a lot of ball games.
That's right.
Trouble in backcourt, but now Neoga gets it across the half line. Pacey McClure with the ball. I'll bet they'll be looking for ways to get him a little more involved in the offense here. He scores a bunch of points. Right side to Titus. Out top to Roy. Back to Titus. Back to Roy. They're just working around the arc and trying to get Trenton Moore open underneath. So far, no good. Indians taking their time again. Left side, Roy the catch, and he got the 5 count.
No, jump ball was whistled.
Okay, he did reach in and touch it. So, held ball out of bounds, and a turnover on Neoga. Their 3rd in the game. And Neoga sits Trenton Moore down and into the fray. I'll pick it up here in a second. Who replaced him?
I believe Chase Fanning returned.
Thank you. 13-9 North Clay. Cardinals have the ball here. Minute 49 to go opening quarter. Down in the corner, the catch and a try for 3, and it's no good off the hands of Tyson Jones, and Neoga the rebound grabbed by McClure. Down to Titus. He's crossed the half line. Now nobody scored for a while. Out top to McClure. Left side the catch by Banning. He puts it on the floor and brings it out to the top. Right wing pass to Pacey McClure. Down in the corner, the catch by Roy. Back to McClure. Back to Titus. Sent over to Banning. And that's everybody who's out around the three-point arc. And then you got Fearday down there roaming low now. Roy's trying to get open, too, once in a while. They fling it across court. It was almost knocked loose, but Neoga regains it. McClure down in the corner, the catch by Roy out to McClure. Boy, the Cardinals doing a good job of flashing out on their deep kids. They can't get a shot away. Titus, McClure down in the corner to Roy. We're under a minute to go in what's been a fun first quarter. 13-9 North Clay. Neoga trying to get it inside. Tough catch by Roy. Out front, Titus for 3. Shot won't go, and it hit the supporting structure, says Boz, and so it's out of bounds to North Clay.
But they did get a clean look at a 3 by kicking it inside. It was a tough catch and a nice catch and a kick out, but shot just wouldn't go for Titus.
13-9. North Clay had a 7-point lead once upon a time. Then Neoga hit that 3, and it's been 4 since then. Half a minute to go in the opening quarter. Fleener with it out top. Luke Stacey's dribble. Now puts it on the floor. And away it goes to Tyson Jones. Back to Fleener. Down to 20 seconds to go in a busy first quarter. Neoga zoning up here. And maybe it's a man. Anyway, down to 10 seconds to go. Fleener hooks a pass over to Holkenbrink. It's down to 6, down to 5. Tyson Jones back over to Holkenbrink for 3 at the buzzer. Off the front of the rim, no good. Roy a rebound for Neoga, but he flings it down court a little too late. 4-point game after 1. We're at the National Trail Conference Tournament at Altamont. After the first quarter, it's North Clay 13, Neoga 9, here on 97.9 XFM and 97.9XFM.com.
Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located south Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Effingham Express Care is there for all your urgent care needs. They're open 7 days a week and no appointment is needed for all injuries and illnesses. Plus, they have on-site x-ray. And they accept all major insurance and offer a self-pay discount. For more information, visit centralillinoisurgentcare.com. Evergreen Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is proud to announce their new outpatient therapy. Evergreen now offers physical
for you and your loved ones. Call Tingley Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agency, at 342-3637 today about life insurance.
All right, first quarter, Matt.
North Clay was 6 of 9 from the field. Neoga was 4 of 8. Neither team attempted a free throw. North Clay 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Neoga 1 of 5. Neoga had 3 rebounds to North Clay's 2. Neoga did turn it over 3 times. 1 turnover for North Clay. and have a first quarter score from that Altamont T-Town girls game.
Yes, we do.
Altamont 15, T-Town 12.
Thanks, Kurt Becker, veteran broadcaster, for making sure we knew about that. Roy drives it inside for Neoga, got the shot to go, and drew a foul. And he'll go to the line for the and one. They were looking back and forth about whether it was going to be a charge or a block, but he got the basket. He gets the foul called on an opponent, and he's got the and one coming.
Yeah, Luke Fleener picks up his first, team second, but a quick attack by Roy. And Roy, with that three-point play, pretty much has all the points for Neoga, but 2. He has 10 of their 12.
And it's a one-point game, half a minute into the second quarter. North Clay sets it up. Holkenbrink on the side, out top now to Fleener, and a whistle before the shot put up by Fleener, and an offensive foul here on the Cardinals.
I think Bible was guilty of a screen trying to free him up and got called for that moving pick. It's Ethan's first and the team's third. And that's a turnover I need to mark down as well for North Clay. That'll be their second in the game.
North Clay hanging back in his zone, and Neoga trying to figure out a way to score on it. 13-12, though. They were down 7. They're back within 1 here. 45 seconds into the second quarter. Banning with the ball out to Titus. They swing it right side to McClure. Back to Titus. Back to Banning. Banning puts it on the floor to Titus, and there's McClure again. Back out to Banning. Down in the corner. The catch by Roy. Shot for 3. Too strong. Rebound North Clay. Grabbed out of there by Ethan Bible. They get it down court to Tyson Jones, who lost the handle, but it came loose, and Ian Bailey's shot no good, but he got fouled.
What a great play by Jones, as that ball did get away from him for a second, but he was able to save it back to a teammate. And the first foul of the ball game against Neoga is whistled on Pacey McClure.
13-12 North Clay. Foul shot good. Ian Bailey was 6. Cardinal lead back to 2. Winner plays St. Anthony Thursday night. Loser will play St. Elmo Brownstown Thursday night. Second foul shot, good. So 7 for Ian Bailey as he hit them both. Cardinals leads back to 3, 15-12. We're a minute into the second quarter here at the NTC tournament at Altamont. Driving it inside, sticking it up and in. Nice move to the basket by Trenton Moore. They finally saw an opening. And it's 15-14 on the other end. Quick shot by Tyson Jones won't go. Putback won't go for Bailey. This rebound, Jones, no good. And Neoga gets the rebound by Banning. They throw it down court. Moore didn't know where the pass was coming. He had his back to the play. They had Trevor Roy ready to receive the pass, and he had his back to it, and Moore knocked it out of bounds, but somebody touched it for North Clay, so Neoga retains possession. They go to the corner. Here's a quick 3 by Pacey McClure, and he drained it. I figured they'd have to find a way to get him the ball. That gives Neoga a 17-15 lead.
They've come out and shot 3 of 4 from the field here in this second quarter after going 4 of 8 in the first.
Out front, a 3 put up by Ian Bailey for North Clay, no good. Tyson Jones the rebound. Driving it inside and getting whacked upside the head was Lane Holkenbrink, and I believe Titus was the whacker.
We'll make sure. I think you're right, and indeed you are. Titus has his first and the team second.
Wasting no time, North Clay has the ball inbounded already. Jones down the lane got his pocket pick. Banning knocked that loose, and Neoga gets the steal. So a turnover on the Cardinals, and down court comes McClure. Hustled quickly across the half line. Gets it away now to Titus, back to McClure. 17-15 Neoga. Again, they were down 7, now they're up 2. 5:40 to go, second quarter. Down on the baseline, the catch by Roy, back to McClure, now to Titus. Left side bounce pass to Banning. Swings it way across court to Roy. He goes baseline, big collision and an offensive foul, as the call is Trevor was clearing himself some space.
Extended that forearm a little bit, and that's where the call came from. It's Roy's first and the team's third, also Neoga's first turnover of the second quarter.
5:27 to go, second quarter at the NTC tournament. 17-15 Neoga. North Clay with the basketball. On the wing, the catch by Holkenbrink to Jones. Now great pass underneath. Boy, Fleener got loose underneath. Ian Bailey hit him with a rocket. Fleener the catch and the layup. He has 6, and we're tied at 17.
Nice backdoor cut and good recognition. That's where playing together all these years pays off.
The ball is caught by Macy McClure. They go right side to Banning. He goes baseline. Shot for two. Good. Nice job of rising on that jumper on the baseline. That puts Neoga back in front, 19-17. Going to have a fun one here. Fleener with it out top for North Clay. He's played out there. He's just about a foot and a half taller than he used to be. They get it on the side. Now back out to Fleener. Down the lane. Shot blocked by Roy. And let's see who this foul's on. The outside official that called the foul.
There was a lot of contact as Fleener was moving through the lane. I think Roy blocked the shot clean up top, but the foul is whistled on Nick Titus, and now he has a couple, and the team has 4.
I saw Roy whip his head around at the baseline official, but it wasn't him that made the call. Foul shot's good. Fleener has 7. Gets the Cardinals back within 1. Titus sits down for Neoga. And Colin Ballard checks in, too, for North Clay. He's a 5'10 sophomore, so a change for each team. Foul shot, Fleener, good. Luke Fleener with 8, and that ties it at 19. So even Steven here. Fearday's the one who came back in for Neoga. Adam Fearday. 19-19, 4:22 to go, second quarter. McClure with the ball out top for Neoga. Waits. Now left side to Roy. Out top, Banning. They go the other way now to McClure on the right wing. Out top, Roy the catch. Fires it underneath at Fearday, but no room. Out to Roy, head of the key, 3, and he got it. Went down low, back to Trevor. He hits the jumper. He has 13, and Neoga's back up 3, 22-19. Jones with the ball for North Clay. We're halfway through the second quarter. Catch by Fleener. Shake and bake and still on the dribble. Gets down the lane. Can't shoot. Out top. Try for 3. Ian Bailey got it. He has 10. And we're tied at 22.
We've back-to-back. We've seen ball go into the lane and kick out to the shooter, and they've buried him for 3.
Fearday with the ball for Neoga. Way cross court. The catch by McClure. He tries a 3. It's too strong. Battle for the rebound. And Tyson Jones rips it down for North Clay. Deep pass. Fleener layup. Good. And he drew the foul. Nice pass. Nice catch. And the foul. And Andrew Snow is a little upset.
Well, North Clay is just rebounding, and they are sprinting to the other end of the court, and they've earned themselves several opportunities. And this time, they're going for the 3-point play after Chase Banning picked up the foul. His first, team's 5th.
Colin Ballard sat back down for North Clay, and Holkenbrink's back in. Fleener gets the and 1. Luke with 11, and North Clay's back on top. It's 25-22 Cardinals. 3 minutes to go before halftime.
You know, we talked about in the first game the teams struggled to shoot. These teams aren't having that struggle.
No, they're being judicious about how many shots they're shooting, but, man, they're all going in. Banning with the ball right side for Neoga, 25-22. You would think it was a higher score than that. Banning inside, dipsy-do, shot won't go. Fleener rebound for North Clay. Got it to Tyson Jones, and I'm not quite sure what Ethan Bible saw. He knocked it away from his teammate, and out of bounds and a turnover on the Cardinals. They're 4th in the quarter. Anyway, it's back to Neoga, and they have a chance to tie it up. Right side, Roy. Catch out top, McClure, and now to Banning. Bounce pass to Roy. Back to Banning. Back to Roy. Now the right side to McClure. And they've got Moore and Fearday roaming down low, trying to get open. Baseline now to Fearday. Can't shoot. Bat got it swatted loose and then threw it, and somehow it's saved in bounds by Banning, but he can't save it to a teammate. And North Clay the steal. Down low, ball stripped as Lane Holkenbrink was trying to go up for a shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, nobody stepped in front of him, so Holkenbrink just kept going, and finally they fouled him at the basket. It'll be Banning's 2nd and the team's 6th.
Holkenbrink yet to score this evening. North Clay in front of Neoga, 25-22. The foul shot off. He'll get one more, though. Here's Titus back for Neoga. Banning gets a breather. 2:08 to go before halftime. Both teams have had leads in this one. Holkenbrink's 2nd foul shot, good. So a miss and a make. His first point, it's 26-22. There's a 4-point lead. Halftime, Teutopolis 28, Altamont 20. I tell you what, if we weren't here, I'd be at that girls' game. That ought to be a heck of a game. T-Town by 8 at halftime. 26-22 North Clay here in boys action at the NTC. Minute 45 to go before the break. Neoga to the corner to Roy. Down low, they tried to get it to Moore, and it's knocked loose, stolen by the Cardinals, and away is Tyson Jones, and he lays it up and in. Their transition game's pretty effective. Timeout, Neoga. Back in 30. Minute 37 to go in the second quarter at the NTC tournament at Altamont. It's North Clay 28, Neoga 22 on 97.9 XFM and 97.9XFM.com.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of local and area high school sports.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Minute 37 to go in the second quarter. And again, T-Town in front of Altamont, 28-20 at halftime in that girls' game. One area boys game, T-Town's up at Mount Zion tonight, so we might get a score or two on that one. So we'll see if we can find out something about that. North Clay leads it by 6. Neoga with the ball after the timeout. You know they'd want to at least snug it up a little closer here before halftime. Titus with the ball for Neoga. Still working against this North Clay zone that's been mighty effective. Roy the catch at the head of the key. Down in the corner, the grab by Fearday. Back out to McClure. Now to Roy. They swing at the right side to Titus. Titus out top to McClure. Fearday says, I'm in here. You just can't see me because all these kids around me.
They are so active.
Man. Yeah, this is no standing around kind of zone. They're just moving and grooving. Here's a shot put up no good by Trenton Moore, but before the shot, I think a foul.
Yeah, it's going on Lane Holcombrink. I'm pretty sure it's his first and the team's fourth this half.
So 45 seconds left before halftime. Titus gets it inbounds for Neoga. Out top to Fearday, right side to Pacey McClure. Now to Roy. They've slowed Roy down as far as number of shots. And I'm saying not because he's not making. He's making. He just isn't having many opportunities right now. Roy left side. They bring him baseline. Drives it in. Leaves it with Moore. Layup. Good. That'll work. That gets Neoga back within 4. 28-24. 20 seconds left. Let's see what Josh Zink has up his sleeve here to see what the Cardinals can do before halftime. They get it on the side. Holcombrink the catch. Back out top to Tyson Jones. There's a cutter underneath. Nice catch by Fleener. Layup. Good. Sneaked in on the baseline. They hit him with a nice pass. Cardinals back up 6. And Neoga had trouble getting the ball out of bounds to inbound it, and so they can't get a shot away. 6-point game at halftime. This has been a fun one. At the break, 85th Annual National Trail Conference Tournament at Altamont. It's North Clay 30, Neoga 24. Back in 2 minutes on 97.9 XFM and 97.9XFM.com.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever, Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located south Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
The Effingham area's choice for news, sports, weather, and more. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
This is the Compass Advisory Group Halftime Show. For all of your insurance needs, contact Corey McDaniel at 347-9697.
Back at Altamont Community High School, the Altamont Drumline performing and the dance team performing, and all kinds of things going on here at halftime of our nightcap of our doubleheader. Opening game tonight saw St. Anthony, the top seed, defeat St. Elmo Brownstown 57-28. Here at halftime in this one, it's North Clay 30, Neoga 24, and it's been just as good as that 6-point game would indicate. And I've got two guys at the top of my scoring sheets for each team, Luke Fleener and Trevor Roy. Luke for North Clay, Trevor for Neoga, and they each have 13 points at halftime, so they're doing well. Ethan Bible for North Clay has 2, Tyson Jones 4, Lane Holkenbrink 1, Ian Bailey has 10 for the Cardinals, and Colin Ballard got to play. I believe those 6 went the distance in that first half for North Clay. North Clay quarters of 13 and 17 for their 30 first half points. For Neoga, besides Trevor Roy's 13, Pacey McClure had a 3. Nick Titus is yet to score. Chase Banning has 2. Trenton Moore 6. And Adam Fearday is yet to score. Quarters for Neoga of 9 and 15 for their 24 points. So it's 13-9 after a quarter. 17-15 Cardinals in the second quarter. North Clay leads Neoga 30-24 at halftime. That'll take a look at the first half individual and team totals when we're back in 90 seconds on 97.9 XFM.
Effingham Express Care is there for all your urgent care needs. They're open 7 days a week and no appointment is needed for all injuries and illnesses. Plus, they have on-site x-ray. And they accept all major insurance and offer a self-pay discount. For more information, visit centralillinoisurgentcare.com. Evergreen Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is proud to announce their new outpatient therapy. Evergreen now offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies for their patients. If you need therapy, don't worry. Evergreen's outpatient therapy can help you too. Give Evergreen a call today for a tour. With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at gecknerbros.net.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Your home for the 85th Annual NTC Tournament. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
Back at Altamont at halftime, it's North Clay 30. Altamont, North Clay 30, Neoga 24. And Matt has a look at the halftime stats.
Well, just some really outstanding shooting stats here in this first half of action for both clubs. Each team was 6 of 9 from the field in the second quarter, after North Clay was 6 of 9 in the first quarter. They're 12 of 18 overall at 67%, and they're 6 of 7 at the free throw line for 86%, and they're 2 of 5 from beyond the arc at 40%. Neoga's like, what do we got to do? We're shooting 59% as they combined in the first half to go 10 of 17, and they're 1 for 1 at the free throw line with their 100% there, and 3 of 9 from three-point range is Neoga at 33%. North Clay did out-rebound Neoga, and as you might imagine, not a lot of rebounds available, but North Clay had an 8-4 rebounding edge in the first half of action, and Neoga turned it over 6 times to North Clay's 5. However, North Clay had 1 turnover in the first quarter, 4 in the second, and 3 in each quarter for Neoga. Individually, Trevor Roy is 5 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 at the line for 13 points and a rebound. That's for Neoga. For North Clay, Luke Fleener is 5 of 6 from the field with 13 points and 3 rebounds. He also went 3 of 3, though, at the free throw line to get to 13. Ian Bible has 10 points at half. He's 3 of 5 from the field, 2 for 2 at the line with a rebound. Lane Holcombrink tried a shot. It didn't go. Was 1 of 2 at the free throw line with 1 point. Tyson Jones, 2 of 5 from the field with 4 points and 3 rebounds. And Ethan Bible, 1 for 1 with 2 points and a rebound. We mentioned Roy's stats for Neoga. Pacey McClure is 1 of 3 from the field with 3 points and a board. Nick Titus 0 for 2 at halftime. Chase Fanning 1 for 3 with 2 points and a rebound. And Trenton Moore, he's 3 for 3. He has 6 points and a rebound here at half for the Neoga Indians. Yep, 6 players on each side took the court in the first half of action for both North Clay and Neoga, as they are battling, trying to take on St. Anthony Thursday night. That's who the winners will get. Losers will take on St. Elmo Brownstown in the middle game of 3 Thursday evening.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate the update. 30-24, North Clay leading Neoga by 6. Back with more from Altamont in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office that you...
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Nemerg Steakhouse has been serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. Nemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of local and area high school sports.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Altamont at halftime. It's 30-24. North Clay leading Neoga. One other boys score in the area. This is regular season action at Mount Zion. It's Mount Zion 16, Teutopolis 15. So we'll see what the Shoes can do in that second half to come back and win that game. Again, the other score we had in girls action, Teutopolis 28, Altamont 20. The game's being played over at T-Town. Jason Lutz from St. Peter says, always enjoy you, Greg and Matt, when we're not at the game. Thank you. They're listening again from St. Peter. Randy Mayhall. Hey, Randy. From Castle Pines, Colorado. Greg Sapp and Mr. Robinson doing a great job. We're watching the Neoga Indians, enjoying the games. Thanks, WXCF. And let me see if I can sneak one in here real quick. Well, that's a score. All right, I think we're up to date. But thanks, everybody, for checking in. I'm talking about Scott Gregert from Rock Falls, Illinois. That's up north. From North Clay, watching it in a motel room up here working. Rooting for North Clay, stepson Alex Booz, number 24, plays for him. Also rooting for Dietrich. We'll see them tomorrow night as they're in action. And rooting for the Cardinals for Dietrich. My cousin plays for them. So anyway, thanks, everybody, for the shout-outs. And we appreciate you watching. Again, go to our website, look on the front page, click on the clicker, and you can see all the live stream video action from this week's NTC tournament at Altamont. In all of that, we didn't miss a point. Ran them down the floor a couple of times, and we're good. Ball out of bounds on a Neoga turnover. North Clay gets it up court. 7:10 to go in the third quarter. 30-24 North Clay as we start the second half. Tyson Jones with the ball. Gets it right side to Ian Bailey. And off the ball, we've got a foul.
Second time Bailey's been caught setting an illegal screen, and he has a couple of fouls now in the ball game. North Clay turned it over now their first 2 trips up the court.
Ethan Bible got that foul.
I'm sorry. Did I say Bailey?
You did.
I'm in Ethan Bible.
So Ethan,
thank you.
You bet. Ethan's second foul. So Neoga gets the ball, and they need a basket. They're down 6 as we start the second half here. Been a fun ball game. Matt talked about the fact such excellent shooting by both ball clubs that first half. How about Neoga? Shoots 59%. They're losing. That's out shaped up. Titus with the ball right now for the Indians. Out top, Banning, and they swing it over to Pacey McClure. We saw a lot of this in the first half, working it around the three-point circle, trying to get somebody open like McClure, who just hit ahead of the key three. Yeah, that's what they were doing. Pacey McClure has 6, and now it's a three-point game, 30-27. Those are the first points of the quarter. North Clay out top, catch by Bailey. They swing it back out top to Tyson Jones, and now driving it inside. A runner for 2 won't go for Bible. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. So Neoga with a chance to tie. And 3's been a good choice.
Well, they've knocked down 4 of them now. They're shooting 40% just like North Clay is. Only Neoga has taken more of them. They've doubled them up on the attempts. They're 4 of 10 to North Clay's 2 of 5.
Titus with the ball to McClure for Neoga. Again, the 3 would tie it up. We've had leads for both teams and a couple of ties. Banning with the ball. Bounce pass out top. Titus now over to McClure. Pacey gets it back out top to Chase. Back to McClure. Out top, Titus with the ball. Nick gets it over to Chase Banning. Back to McClure, back to Titus. Meanwhile, Trevor Roy's getting his road work in, running up and down the along the baseline. Trying to find him. Or get it to him, and they'll kick it out. Somebody shoot a 3. Banning loads up for 2. No good. Rebound taken by the Cardinals, grabbed by Ian Bailey. He clears it to Ethan Bible. Down court, they don't pull the trigger on a 3. Set it up instead. Bible with the ball. He gets it away safely now to Lane Holkenbrink. They go right side with it. Catch down in the corner by Fleener. Luke stops, goes back in the corner with a pass. It's caught there by Bible. Inside, shot by Jones. Blocked. He gets his own rebound, and then he got fouled. It'll be out of bounds to the Cardinals.
Roy did a good job on the initial defense of coming off his man to block the shot by Jones, but it landed right at Jones' feet. He picked it up, and eventually we get a foul whistled on Neoga, and that goes against Chase Banning. It's his 3rd in the contest.
Down he goes, and they bring in Fearday to replace him. Cardinals get the ball out top. They lead at 30-27. 4.5 to go, third quarter. Fleener gets the ball down in the corner to Tyson Jones. He brings it back out top. Catch by Holkenbrink. Left side, the ball goes to Bible. Top of the key, Holkenbrink, but they covered him up before he could get a shot away. Back out to Holkenbrink. This time he's open, but he missed the 3. Rebound put up, no good by Bible for 2. And Neoga gets this rebound in the hands of Pacey McClure. So Neoga with another chance to tie the game. McClure over to Titus. Titus on the dribble, back to McClure. 30-27 North Clay, halfway through the third quarter. Now McClure for 3. It's around and no good. Rebound off North Clay. Had a whistle. Let's see what this is about.
I think we got a Neoga foul. A little push in the back. Whistled against Neoga's number 21, Trenton Moore. He has his first foul of the contest, and Neoga's second this half. As hot as North Clay was in the first half, they've started this half cold, 0 of 4 thus far from the field.
Holkenbrink gets it across the half line to Jones. Now on the side, Ian Bailey with the catch. Over on the right side, Jones thought about a 2, instead to the corner to Bailey, and it's off Ian's hands out of bounds. I don't think he knew that pass was coming and reacted a little late. 3 turnovers now on North Clay.
So that's 7 empty trips for the Cardinals here in the first 4.5 minutes of this third quarter.
They're such good shooting. It's 30-27.
Yeah.
They were very selective in their shots in the first half.
And the defense has forced them to be selective.
Good point. McClure with the ball. Picks it up. Gets it away to Moore. Now back to McClure. Out top to Titus. Away to Roy, who hasn't had a shot in a while. Roy out top. Now to McClure. Down in the corner, the catch by Fearday. Back out to McClure. Out top to Titus, right side to Roy. Boy, they're just trying to get somebody open. Nobody can get open inside, I'll tell you that. Roy with the ball. Bounce pass in the corner. Caught by Fearday. Cross court pass. Try from the corner for three, no good by McClure. Rebounds grabbed by Holkenbrink for North Clay. Down to Bailey, who throws up a two, no good. And McClure the rebound for Neoga. He gets it down court to Roy. Little wraparound dribble. Shot for two. Won't go. Rebound taken down by Holkenbrink for North Clay. Boy, now nobody can score.
Yeah, just 3 points so far here in the third quarter. We're almost 6 minutes into it.
Goodness sakes. As hot as they were in the first half, this is how cold they are since the break. Sometimes halftime comes at a bad time. Looking. They get it out top. North Clay does to Ethan Bible. On the side to Bailey. He puts it on the floor. Bounce pass now. And away it goes to Holkenbrink. Out top, try for three. Tyson Jones, back of the rim, no good. Neoga the rebound. Titus gets it. Well, both teams working on the rebound totals.
Yeah, they're definitely increasing.
Titus across the half line. North Clay in a zone. So's Neoga when they're on defense. And so far, it's working really well in this third quarter. Roy with the ball for the Indians. Picks up his dribble now. Down in the corner to McClure. Back to Roy. Thought about a three, but Luke Fleer's pretty large coming in on him there. So now to McClure for three, and it's too strong. And the rebound to Tyson Jones for North Clay. Goodness sakes. North Clay hasn't scored. Neoga has 3 points. There's your scoring output in this third quarter. 30-27 Cardinals with a minute to go. And wow. Moore hit the deck inside for Neoga. He's back up on his feet, and now there's a push, and it's on Neoga.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact, but I think they just got their feet tangled up, and it was away from the ball initially. There was no call there, but then out top a foul as Trenton Moore called for a push out there. That's his second and the team's third.
Bailey gets it inbound, shot up. Jones no good, but it's an offensive foul. Nice work by Trenton Moore for Neoga, standing his ground in there, and he took the charge. Jones made the contact and initiated the contact. He gets called for the foul. That's the fourth turnover on North Clay on that offensive foul.
Tyson Jones' first foul, and North Clay picks up their second foul of the half.
Nick Titus, who hasn't scored in the game, gets the ball across half line for Neoga. Hardly anybody scored for anybody in this quarter.
One made three by Pacey McClure. That's it.
That's crazy. And we're down to 40 seconds in the third quarter.
Pacey says, I'm the hottest player on the court. Give me the ball. He's got it.
They may go for the last one now, the way this quarter's gone. Down to 30 seconds. Roy the catch. In the lane. Fearday can't shoot. Back out to Roy. 25 seconds.
Well, that was a rare catch in the lane for Neoga right there, and they were sandwiched immediately with Fearday.
Roy in the corner being closely guarded. Down to 15 seconds. Out top, the catch by Titus, and now Neoga will go for the last shot because it's down to 9 seconds. What an interesting quarter. On the side, Pacey McClure. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He's double-teamed in the corner. He gets it to Roy for three at the buzzer, and it's short. How about that, a 3-0 third quarter? Close ball game. After three here at the National Trail Conference Tournament at Altamont, it's North Clay 30.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Nemerg Steakhouse has been serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. Nemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of local and area high school sports.
Hi, Jake from Northside Ford. Another year has passed. Mark Mayhead and I took over in October 2006. Much has changed. Our lot is bigger. There's a lot more inventory. Many models are new and improved. Yet some things have remained the same. The sales staff is still the same smiling faces. We still have great service and great prices. Thank you for your continued support. We consider it an honor every time you choose Northside Ford for sales and service.
Let me get you up to date on a couple of scores here quickly. In girls basketball, after three at T10, it's Teutopolis 40, Altamont 30. In boys action at Mount Zion, it's Teutopolis 55, Mount Zion 31 with 5:30 to go in the fourth quarter. So I'm guessing Chester's halftime speech was something you'll want to saving the time capsule because boys have kicked it in since then. Here, we're into the fourth quarter at the NTC tournament, and Pacey McClure shoots for three, and he hit it, and we're tied. So Pacey McClure, who has scored all the points for both teams in the second half, makes it 30-30. And go ahead, man.
North Clay hasn't scored yet, and McClure in 2 threes, and that's it.
Neoga sends another kid, and North Clay sends another kid inside. That's number 51, who also wears number 55. That's Dakota Widener.
Okay.
He put a shot up, no good, but he got fouled, and he heads to the line after the foul on Adam Fearday for Neoga. Widener makes the foul shot. That gets North Clay back in front, 31-30. Ian Bailey getting his shoes tied in the meantime. Yeah, Pacey McClure had all 6 points for both teams in the third quarter, and first shot there in the fourth quarter. Widener missed that foul shot. Roy grabs the rebound for Neoga. So it's 31-30 North Clay with 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Boy, you can't make a mistake in this game, Matt.
No, I mean, it's just one of those things where now when the shots aren't falling, everything else becomes even more critical of taking care of the ball and blocking out.
McClure got it to Moore, and he dribbled it off his shoe. Turnover on the end.
Rare turnover for them. They have 8 in the ball game, but only 1 in the third quarter, and now 1 in the fourth.
North Clay with a 1-point lead. We're a minute into the fourth quarter. What an interesting game. Boy, everybody was making everything in the first half, and then hardly anybody's making anything in the second half. Widener with the ball for North Clay. He's kind of a wide body, so Josh has him in there to help mix things up. Gets it away to Jones, down on the side to Widener. Working on the wing, stops and out to Fleener. There's the catch. Jones tried to go to Widener, but Widener was still out front. And the Cardinals turn it over, and Josh Zink says, let's chat. Back in a minute. 6:39 left in this one, I think. It's North Clay 31, Neoga 30 on 97.9 XFM.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever, Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Member FDIC.
Your home for the 85th Annual NTC Tournament. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
North Clay didn't make anything. That was the entire output of offense in the third quarter. Since then, we've had a foul shot and a three-pointer for Neoga, foul shot for North Clay, and North Clay leads at 31-30. So if you're keeping score at home, you're probably doing really well. 6:30 to go in this one. Pacey McClure to Chase Banning, out to Nick Titus for Neoga. Back to McClure. Out front to Banning, back to McClure. Cardinals by 1, Indians with the ball. Banning has it. We'll skip pass out front. Pacey McClure back to Banning. Banning to Titus, back to Banning. Banning was alone on the one side of the floor. Now Roy flashes over and claps his hands. They can't get him the ball. They go inside, or tried to go inside, and the ball's knocked away, and we have a kick, and so it'll be North Clay ball to inbound on the baseline here. Or Neoga, excuse me.
Neoga tried something different. They've moving Roy in the middle, as he's their longest, most athletic player to make a catch, but North Clay had the answer so far.
McClure to Roy to McClure for 3, and he got it. Pacey McClure was in the corner, and he sent it into Roy, and Roy sent it back to Pacey, and he made the corner 3, and Neoga, friends, is back in front here, 33-31. 5:40 remaining in what's been an interesting ball game. Tyson Jones for North Clay in the lane. Tough catch by Holkenbrink. He fell down. Fleener picks it up, put it up and in, and drew the foul. He ties it, and he has the and one coming.
You kind of talk about Roy not being much involved. He only had one good opportunity in the third quarter. And then he took that last-second three that was really forced. That's the first shot attempt for Luke Fleener here in the second half as well. So Neoga had put the clamps on him until he was able to get that drive.
Luke gets the and one to go. He has 16, and that puts North Clay back on top, 34-33. 5:25 to go.
Neoga foul on Roy, by the way, was his second and team's fifth.
Pacey McClure with the ball for Neoga. Over to Titus, now to Banning. I said that a lot tonight, haven't I? Back to McClure. Titus thought about a three, pulled it back down. Out to McClure. One dribble and off to Banning. And Trevor Roy in the lane. And then there's Trent Moore trying to get open along the baseline. North Clay's just not letting him get open. Titus, McClure, Banning. Was open for a second, but he was looking to go inside with the pass. So he didn't pull the trigger. Back out to Titus. Now to Banning, now to McClure. Like Tinker to Evers to Chance. Banning the catch on the left side. That's an old double play combo for you younger folks. Shot put up, no good. They got it inside to Roy. He missed it, got his own rebound, and then a whistle. Somebody fouled for North Clay trying to knock it away from Roy.
I think Roy was so excited that he had a catch inside and a move to make that he kind of got to the left side and rushed it. The rebound was tipped around until Roy could get it. And then as he moved back in again to the lane, he was fouled by Fleener, who has picked up his second and the team's third.
4:34 to go in regulation. It's North Clay 34, Neoga 33 here at the NTC. McClure has it inbounds for Neoga. Swings it over to Banning. Drives to the baseline. Back out top. McClure for three more. Hits again. Pacey McClure's feeling it. He has 15. Neoga's back in front, 36-34. Now, this is more like the first half.
Yeah, and again, he has all the points for Neoga here in the second half of action, all made three-pointers.
Out top, Luke Fleener showed three, didn't shoot it, gets it away to Polkenbrink. Ball knocked loose. Fleener tried to save it, and he couldn't stay in bounds. So the Cardinals turn it over. Neoga, a rare opportunity to bring the floor down, or bring the ball down the floor with a lead.
Yeah.
Turnover number 2 for North Clay. That's not many. 36-34 Neoga. They have the lead and the ball. And we're halfway through the third quarter. Titus, now to McClure. Corner to Moore. Way out top. Catch by Banning. Left side now to Titus. Titus brings it back out top. Off to McClure. He's out in the Indians logo at center court. He's taking his time out there. Now Fleener comes out.
Yeah, they're extending the zone a little bit now with 3:30 to play in the ball game. They really can't afford to let Neoga just play catch anymore.
McClure with the ball. Side, Banning. Neoga with the ball and a 2-point lead. Down to 3:20 to go. Titus in the lane. Can't shoot. Back over to Banning. He doesn't shoot. Now to Titus. Back to Banning. Banning swings it left side. The catch by McClure. Drives it into the lane. Now to Banning. Wide open for three. Got it. Chase Banning. Big wing three. Neoga's up by 5. That looks like a huge lead in this game, Matt. 39-34 Neoga. 3 minutes to go. Fleener with the ball for the Cardinals. Down low to Tyson Jones. Pass out. Stolen. Grabbed by Roy. He goes to the hole. Got it knocked away, and we've got a foul. Roy to the line for 2 on the North Clay foul.
Yeah, Fleener got back there and knocked the ball away, but he also knocked Roy's wrist down. So Luke Fleener commits his third foul after North Clay committed their third turnover of the fourth quarter.
Neoga quietly has outscored North Clay 12-4 in this fourth quarter. They lead it by 5, 39-34.
Greg, I only have North Clay for one shot from the field attempted in this fourth quarter, and that was that three-point play from Fleener.
Oh, goodness. Roy misses both foul shots. Fleener the rebound for North Clay. That's a break for the Cardinals. And just almost a travel.
Oh, man.
Wow. Ian Bailey. Andrew Snow still got hops, man.
Yes.
He went way up in the air on that play. But they said he didn't skid the pivot foot. So the Cardinals retain the ball. Left side to Tyson Jones. Out top to Holkenbrink. Now they go down low. Bible the drive. The shot good. Ethan Bible found that opening on a baseline. Sticks it up and in. Cardinals back within 3. We have time. 2:16 to go at the NTC tournament. It's Neoga 39, North Clay 36 on 97.9 XFM.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Brown's Drugstore at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more.
Well, North Clay did a good job of driving the ball inside, and they got that shot. But they've been outscored 12-6 in the quarter. Neoga still in front, 39-36 with 2:16 to go.
Neoga hasn't made a two-point shot this half. All their baskets have come from beyond the arc.
Yeah, all those shots McClure made, and then Banning got him one. Down low, Trenton Moore doesn't shoot, gets it away to Roy. He drives it inside, shot for two, no good. But look at Moore get a rebound for Neoga, and he got fouled with 2:02 to go.
Good work by Moore to get on that offensive glass. There's been a couple of situations where each team thought there was some travel. They haven't been whistled, but that 15th foul is against Tyson Jones. He has a couple.
Titus looks to get it inbounded for Neoga. Finally in to McClure. He got away from Fleener. Pacey McClure, a little shake and bake down the lane. Shot up, no good, but he drew the foul. And McClure going to the line here with 1:55 remaining.
That zone defense that was so effective for North Clay, as now they've had to abandon since they're down. And driving to the hoop and drawing a foul was McClure. And that foul's on Holkenbrink, his second, team 6.
Pacey McClure pours in the foul shot. McClure was 16th. Trevor Roy had 13 at halftime. He's had 0 in the second half, but McClure's picked up the slack big time.
Yeah, McClure's got 13 of his 16 this half.
Second foul shot good. 17 for McClure. That pushes the Neoga lead back to 5, 41-36 with 1:50 to go. 5-point lead looks really big the way this game's gone. Here's a deep three for North Clay. No good by Bailey, and Neoga gets the rebound. Titus with a big rebound for the Indians. They have the ball in a 5-point lead. McClure away to Roy. Roy over to Titus. 1.5 to go. Neoga by 5 with the ball. And a foul. Fleener, I think, got Titus. Let's see.
Just 1:27 left in the ball game, but if it is Fleener, it is his 4th, and yes, indeed, Fleener has 4. Now we've got a 1-and-1 opportunity for Neoga, as that's the team's 7th foul for North Clay.
So it's Neoga 41, North Clay 36, and Nick Titus yet to score tonight. At the line, foul shot, no good. Rebound tapped. Eventually, Fleener gets it for North Clay. They get it down court, driving it inside. Shot good by Ethan Bible. He has 6. Cardinals back within 3. Timeout. 1:20 to go here at the NTC. It's Neoga 41, North Clay 38 on 97.9 XFM.
You know that.
Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located South Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Your home for the 85th Annual NTC Tournament. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
Regular season boys action. Final score from Mount Zion. Teutopolis 66, Mount Zion 43. Shoes needed a good win, and they got it at Mount Zion tonight. Inbounded by North Clay. They about to combine to lose it out of bounds. They throw it down court and threw it over Banning's head out of bounds.
Neoga's second turnover in the quarter, and boy, they had a guy open, but tough spot there for a turnover for Neoga.
Yeah, no chance for Banning. Is way over his head.
Oh, yeah.
So, ball goes to North Clay on the turnover, and the Cardinals with 1:15 to go, down 3. Obviously, a 3 would tie it up. They were down 5 a minute ago, but big turnover by Neoga. Getting it around the top. Fleener the catch. They go right side to Tyson Jones. Down to a minute to go in this one. Neoga by 3. Fleener for the tie. No good off the front of the rim. Titus the rebound for Neoga. He tries to get out of trouble, and a foul. Probably Holkenbrink. Let's see. Yep.
Holkenbrink has his third. It's the team 8th. Titus back to the line. He missed the front end of a 1-on-1 just a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds ago. We'll see what he does this time.
Was that his first attempt at anything?
He was 0 for 2 in the first half from the field.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, yet to score. Neoga by 3. Titus ready here. 1-on-1. Shot no good. North play the rebound. They can tie it with a 3. 50 seconds left. Fleener going to the baseline. Spin move. Puts it up. Got it and drew the foul. Wow. Luke Fleener, heck of a move. He has 18 to make it 41-40, and he can tie it with the foul shot.
I love the drive to the basket there. There's plenty of time, even if there wouldn't have been a foul. But there was a foul whistled on Roy, his third, team 6, and a big opportunity to tie it for Fleener.
46 seconds left. Fleener's foul shot. Good. We're tied. 19 for Luke. It's 41-41. Now Neoga, who's made lots of threes in the form of Pacey McClure, gets it to McClure, and he gets it across the half line. Tie game. McClure goes baseline, drives it inside, shot short, rebound North play. Fleener got it to Jones, layup, no good. And then a whistle, and I think North play's going to the line. Banning, I think, on the foul for Neoga.
Yep, that's Banning's 4th foul. Team 7th, but this will be 2 free throws for Tyson Jones with the opportunity to give North play the lead.
Tyson Jones with 4 points, all in the first half. Foul shot, good. That gets the Cardinals back in front, 42-41. We're going to talk with both coaches on the postgame show. It ought to be a good visit. 25 seconds left. Cardinals by 1. Foul shot, good. He got them both. So Ethan Bible with 7, and it's 43-41, and Neoga calls time once they get it to midcourt. Cardinals by 2. Indians with the basketball. Timeout with 20 seconds left. It's 43-41 North play over Neoga on 97.9 XFM.
Effingham Express Care is there for all your urgent care needs. They're open 7 days a week and no appointment is needed for all injuries and illnesses. Plus, they have on-site x-ray. And they accept all major insurance and offer a self-pay discount. For more information, visit centralillinoisurgentcare.com. Your home for the 85th annual NTC tournament. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
.1 seconds left. It's North Clay 43, Neoga 41 here at the NTC tournament in Altamont. Those of you watching on live stream video are enjoying this. Titus is going to inbound for Neoga. They're down 2. Pacey McClure's hit a bunch of threes. He's working it on the wing down to 14 seconds. They have to score, remember. They're down 2.
North play back to the zone.
They get it away now to Roy. Back to McClure for 3. No good, and he got fouled on it. Pacey McClure is going to get 3 foul shots with his team down 2 and 4.2 seconds left.
Well, they were trying to set him up for the shot the whole time, and Holkenbrink closed out, and they say he got a piece of McClure. North Clay fans don't like it. Neoga fans love it. It's the way of the game. But now 3 free throws here, and he has to make 2 to tie.
First one good. It's a 1-point game. Pacey McClure with 18. It's 43-42. Now for the tie. 4.2 seconds left. McClure, shot, good. We're tied. So the worst Neoga's got is overtime. 43-43, 4.2 seconds left. McClure made the first two. Sophomore got them all three. McClure with 20. Neoga by one, time out. 4.2 seconds left. How about that for a sophomore? Hit all three foul shots, and Neoga leads North Clay 44-43. Back in 30 on 97.9 XFM.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at GecknerBros.net.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
All right, final score in girls basketball. Teutopolis 54, Altamont 45. That game was played over at T-Town tonight, so good win for the Lady Shoes against a great Altamont ball club. Here, 4.2 seconds left. It's Neoga 44, North Clay 43. Cardinals have to bring it the length of the floor and score. They have to score. Boy, do you suppose Andrew Snow said something about try not to foul?
Well, that'd be a part of the play here as well. If Neoga would happen to foul, it would be a 1-and-1 unless they were in the act of shooting.
44-43 Neoga. North Clay with the ball and 4 seconds to go. Tyson Jones looking to get it inbound, does to Fleener. Fleener drives down court. Half court, throws the shot up at the buzzer, no good. Really good defense. Yeah. They kept somebody on him, but never made negligible contact. Luke got it to midcourt, put it up from there. It came up off the rim, no good. And an exciting ball game ends with Neoga posting the 1-point win. Final score here at the National Trail Conference Tournament in Altamont. Neoga 44, North Clay 43. 17-13 edge for the Indians in the fourth quarter. And Matt, you were talking before we go to break. What a job by Pacey McClure.
Yeah, he came on the second half, and in particular in the fourth quarter, finished the ball game with 20 points, 14 of them in the fourth period of action. That was 3 for 4 from the floor. The 3 he made were 3-pointers. He was 3 for 3 there, and 5 for 5 at the free throw line, which includes making 3 free throws with 4.6 seconds, I believe, on the clock. 4.2 seconds left. Made 3 free throws to give them the lead, and ultimately that was the margin of victory.
And then played smart defense, didn't foul. Luke Fleener worked it to get it to midcourt, put it up from there, and it was off to the right. And Neoga, a 1-point win. Final score again, Neoga 44, North Clay 43. We're going to talk with both coaches, and we'll set it up for tomorrow night and what's to come, plus all the stats. It's all on the way on a busy post-game show in a minute here on 97.9 XFM.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Neemerg Steakhouse has been serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. Neemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of local and area high school sports.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever, Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Member FDIC.
Well, some fun at Altamont. Final score, Neoga 44, North Clay 43. Quite a ball game, and big win for the Indians over the Cardinals. It was back and forth. And then it wasn't. The third quarter, you had to watch it to believe it. North Clay didn't score in the third quarter, and Neoga had a 3. And that's all the scoring in the third quarter. But, boy, it got a little more active in that fourth quarter. Neoga outscored North Clay 17-13 in the fourth quarter. And 3 huge foul shots by Pacey McClure with 4.2 seconds left. The sophomore hit all 3, and Neoga gets the win 44-43. So Neoga improves to 15-7. North Clay is 13-8. So it'll be St. Anthony and Neoga in the first contest on Thursday night. And it'll be North Clay doing battle with St. Elmo Brownstown in the, let me correct that, St. Anthony and Neoga in the third game Thursday night. It'll be St. Elmo Brownstown and North Clay in the second game on Thursday night. CHBC will play the loser of the Altamont-Windsor game at 5 o'clock on Thursday. Thursday, our one night when we have a triple header. It was 13-9 North Clay after the first quarter. North Clay outscored Neoga 17-15 in the second quarter and had it up 30-24 at halftime. Then that odd third quarter, Neoga outscored North Clay 3-0 in the third quarter, and we're back within 30-27. And then Neoga outscored North Clay 17-13 in the fourth quarter and win it 44-43. Wow, what a ball game! Here's the scoring for Neoga. Trevor Roy had 13 points, all in the first half. Pacey McClure, who had 3 points after the first half, finished with 20. Nick Titus never did score, but played a lot of minutes and valuable out front, helping control the offense. Chase Banning had 5, Trenton Moore 6, and Adam Fearday got to play. Those 6 kids went the distance for Neoga. 9, 15, 3, and 17 for their 44 points, and they improved to 15-7. For North Clay, Luke Fleener had a heck of a game, finished with 19 tonight. Ethan Bible had 6, Tyson Jones 6, Lane Holkenbrink 1 point. Ian Bailey had 10, all in the first half. Colin Ballard played a little, and Dakota Widener had 1 point. 13, 17, 0, and 13 for North Clay's 43 points. 44-43, Neoga a winner. And Andrew Snow nice enough to come up and visit with us on the post-game show. And we'll saddle up the Indians mentor here for a post-game visit. And tell you what, Andrew, you still got hops, man. There are a couple of times tonight you were 6 feet in the air.
You know, I didn't even stretch either, so it's dangerous. It's risky. Harmeyer's supposed to pull me back down when I try and do that. It'd be real embarrassing to pull something jumping up and down like that. But,
oh, man, what a win.
Yeah, it was a really good defensive effort there in the second half. I really think we played well in the first half, but, I mean, they got easy bucket after easy bucket, and that's credit to the offense they run and the good sets they were running. We just weren't rotating well, and we stressed defense at halftime there in the locker room and then come out to hold them to 0 there in the third quarter. We didn't score too many there in the third. It wasn't very eventful, but holding them to 0, we kept the lead in half.
Yeah, and then a 17-13 fourth quarter. Tell me about Pacey McClure, a sophomore, hitting those 3 foul shots there with 4 seconds to go for the win.
Yeah, he's tough as nails. We set up the play there at the end. He kind of stopped there, and he's like, we drew up. Well, they came out in zone. It kind of didn't work out as planned. But he looked at me and said, you mean to shoot the 3 or you mean to go to the hoop? I said, I want you to go win me the game. And he looked at me in the eyes, and I had all the confidence in the world in him. When he got fouled, I mean, nobody on our bench was sweating. He's just calm, cool, collected. He's a gamer. And he showed up. He shows up when the big lights are on, and this was awesome for him.
Absolutely. 3 at halftime. He finished with 20 tonight. Trevor Roy, on the other hand, got you 13 in the first half and got you out in good shape.
Yeah, and that's been our ticket all year. Trevor and Pacey, they're usually good for 15 to 20 apiece. And looking at this book, Trevor carried us the first half, and Pacey carried us the second half, and that's what we needed. And Trevor did a good job there early, hit a couple threes, which is kind of out of routine for him this year, but he's got confidence. He loves. I mean, he's been at this tournament playing for 4 years now, so nerves don't affect him. And he came out of the gun early, and that really set the tone for us. And they keyed in on him there in the second half, and when they free up Pacey, he's smooth when he gets a look.
Trenton Moore got you a couple of big buckets. Had 6 in the first half, too.
Yeah, Trent's he's just a bulldog, and for us, tough, fights through screens, gets rebounds, does all the dirty work that nobody else wants to do, and 6 points for him. He'll be loving that. He don't score a lot. He don't score a whole lot for us, but that's not what we need him for, and he knows that, and that's what makes Trent so special to our team. he's not worried about scoring points. He just wants to set screens and rebound and boxing people out. And those are the kind of guys you got to have on a good team.
Coach's dream, you
Absolutely.
bet. Chase Banning got you 5 too.
Yeah, and that's Chase. I mean, he's been anywhere from about 5 to 10 to sometimes a break out for 15. He's a real good shooter. I mean, he hit that tough shot there. I think we were up 2 or 3 when he shot that, and he's pretty good at shooting those because he knows if he doesn't make them, I won't be very happy with him. And putting pressure on him like that, and he knocked it down. And I have got confidence in him, and he did a good job defensively for us on Jones. I don't know what Jones ended up with 6. I think he's their best offensive player, and we stuck Chase on him, and Adam Fearday came in, did a good job on him, and defensively, those two picked us up big time.
Yeah, you talked about Titus and Adam Fearday. Neither one of them scored, but sometimes stopping the other guys is just as important as getting a bucket yourself.
Yeah, like I said, I thought Adam, he's our defensive guy. He's a lot like Trent, where points don't mean a whole lot to him. He just wants to do the little things. And Nick, I thought Nick did a great job defensively tonight, rotating. He was in help a lot of times. Even he's small in stature, but he gets there and he gets a good base and goes straight up, and he's good at rotating back and held his guy to 1 point. So, and Nick does such a good job of taking care of the ball for us. As a point guard, point guards don't get to score a whole lot. The ball doesn't get back to him much, but I don't know how many turnovers he had tonight, but I don't think it's very many. He's so solid and confident. Struggled at the free throw line there a little bit, and he'll be kicking himself. He'll probably be in school in the morning trying to get that straightened out, but I got confidence in him late in games like we do all our guys.
Well, he did a good job. The 3 guys you had out top and just pass, and then you'd find somebody who had an opening, and they'd drill it.
Yeah, that first possession we had of the game, I think we ran 45 seconds off the clock and ended up with a layup, and I looked at the bench. I said, that's how you beat a zone. When teams come out in zone, nobody's going to score 70, 80 points. You just got to be real patient, pick and choose your times. You get one. Pacey struggled early shooting there from 3, and kid like that, you just got to tell him to keep shooting. How many did he shoot? 1, 2, 3. He shot probably 10, 11 threes, but they're all good looks, and you see where it got us when they go in. So I'll let him fire them.
Had you ever had a 3-0 quarter?
No, especially the 0 end. The 0 is what I'm more proud of. The 3, not so much. The 0, they really bought in there at halftime, and we kind of got on them about easy open layups for them, and we rotated well and kind of took the next step defensively. So I like the 0. The 3, we kept the lead in half. That's what he told me I had to do.
That's exactly right. Man, it's fun that your kids didn't overdo it. They operated the offense. Yeah. They played good defense. They rebounded when they got the opportunity.
Yeah, I think there was a stretch there in the second quarter. I think they got up 6 or 8, and I called that timeout, and we were trying to fix everything in one possession. We were trying to force passes or quick shots, and I'm like, you can't fix it all in just one trip. So we had to reevaluate our offensive scheme there, and told them just get a bucket and get a stop. You can't get 8 points back in one trip, and that's what we were trying to do there. And I think you're right. They composed, whether they were down 2 or 3 or got up 2 or 3 there, and our composure was good. For having 2 sophomores out there, and we had a junior in there sometimes with Adam, they look like they've been there before. And we've been in a lot of close games this year, so they should be used to that situation.
And I like the fact for you that there have been a couple of losses now, and to come back and win a game like this.
Yeah, my goodness. It feels like we hadn't won a game since that Olney game. And, that's been 3-4 weeks ago. But we only lost 3 in a row. St. Anthony came up and thumped us pretty good at home. And then, Oakall Valley and South Central, I'm not going to take anything away from them. Those are 2 good teams, played 2 really good zones. But, yeah, we got pretty high on ourselves there. We rattled off 8 wins, and I think we had 14 wins. We were 14-5 and 14-4, and then St. Anthony rolled in. It wasn't fun, but it was probably good for us to kind of knock us back down a peg. We thought we were really going to take off and soar, which I think we still can, but we had to come back to earth and realize we got to show up and play no matter who it is and do the little things. And our motto this year is every time I tell them, I say, go win by 1, because you can't think you're going to blow a team out or beat them. Just go win by 1, and by golly, they did that.
Yeah. And speaking of St. Anthony, you get to see them now Thursday night.
Yeah, we do, which – that's a tall task, and that's what I told them in there. And when I looked at them and said, yeah, we'll have to come up with something with them, I didn't see any fear in our guys' eyes there. They came up and they flat thumped. You were up there. They put it on us. They shot the ball well that night. I thought Coach Fiedel, St. Elmo had a good game plan against them tonight, so we'll go back and watch that a little bit. And, you got to play them. I know Cody scouts and see plans for every game. With my time there with him, he doesn't overlook anybody, so they'll be prepared for us. Those guys aren't going to overlook. They're not going to stub their toe in a week like this. This is an important week to everybody, so we'll have a game plan for them, and we'll try and execute it, and, you got to play them. So we're going to give them our best shot, and I think I know it'll be a different type of game than it was up at our place. I know our guys like I said, that was coming off our 8 wins in a row, and we didn't adjust much. We wanted to see what we could do with them, just coming in, playing our style, and they humbled us. They humbled us quite a bit, but now I think our guys are willing to learn, adjust, and adapt, and see what we can do with them.
Good win tonight. Go celebrate number 15.
Thanks, Greg.
You bet. We'll see you Thursday night.
Yep.
That's Andrew Snow, Neoga Indians head coach, and we're going to visit here with Josh Zink, North Clay Cardinal coach. We appreciate him taking time to stick around and visit with us here on the post-game show. And, Josh, I'm telling you, this was an interesting game. I mean,
yeah, it was.
First half went, good shooting and very few misses, and then that third quarter came along.
You know, good teams don't throw up a donut in the third quarter, and we've got to learn to be able to execute, whether we're making shots or whether we're not taking care of the ball or whatever it is. And I think we only allowed 2 points that third quarter, but still, that should be an advantage for us. And it really wasn't, because we didn't get what we needed to be done in the third quarter. They didn't really make too many adjustments. It's just all of a sudden, boys, again, you got to execute things to be good teams. And I don't know about the call, but I'm not going to sit there and gripe about the call with 4 or 5 seconds left. The kid made 3 free throws, so you got to hand him that, right? And so you don't worry about the call so much. The McClure kid really stepped up and made the free throws when it counted. And it was just a real disappointing loss for us. We felt like we should have won that game. We're not a zone team, and so we felt like if we could play a little zone and keep them contained, we'd be able to stay in the game. We wanted to play the game in the 50s. We were able to do that, I think, in 40s, really. And so that was the game plan defensively, and we did a good job with that. And I thought we rebounded the ball really well, but didn't get the job done, and they hit shots, and congratulations to them.
And speaking of Luke Fleener, finished with 19 tonight, and he's grown up, hasn't he? Used to be that little kid out front, and now he can take it in on you.
Yeah, he's grown up a lot, and he's not the little kid there the sophomore year, a couple of years back, that I inherited, and he's a real leader, and so proud of Luke. And there's times where he tries to put people on his back, and we have to have that. And he just continues to improve every day. And what a great kid! Comes from a great family. His little brother's over there sitting on the bench. I'm always telling Logan, just watch your brother. This is what you need to be doing here, okay? And so this one hurt. I mean, this one was right there. And felt like we should have won the game and advanced. But there's times where those things happen and you don't execute at the end, and we get a foul there at the end, and punished us for it. And he made 3 of them. You got to hand it to him. Good for him.
Absolutely. So you come back Thursday. You play St. Elmo Brownstown team that just lost to St. Anthony. I'm thinking that ought to be a really interesting ball game.
Yeah, they're so much better than when we played them earlier this year. They kind of struggled a little bit against us early, but don't think that's going to be the case when we play them here. Especially with the tournament, this is just a completely different animal, and so they could easily play like they've been playing lately against us. And if we're not ready to go, we're going to be in trouble again. They're very well coached. I think Coach Fiesel does a wonderful job. He's just a great person. And so he'll have his guys ready, and if we don't have our guys ready, we'll have another L here. And so we got to get things turned around quickly and be able to execute a little better when we play St. Elmo Brownstown.
Stepping back just real quick, I know you need to get, but you look at the records of the teams in this tournament this year. It must have been tough to seed because, gosh, how many double-figure win teams do we have?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, really. It's so deep, and, I mean, you had the 4 and 5. They're pretty much even, obviously. It came down to 3 free throws at the end, and so I think there's about probably 5 teams that could really surprise the top 2 there at any night, and, everybody has to be ready, and just what a great basketball conference this is. I mean, again, St. Elmo Brownstown, second to last, and 12 wins, I think, and that's a lot of wins. It's hard to win, Greg.
Yeah,
I tell my boys all the time, and this is a perfect example of this. It's hard to win, and so you've got to do things right in order to win on a consistent basis throughout the season and during the game. And there were just a couple times where we led up and had shooters there that hit a couple shots on us and can't let up.
Yeah. Well, it's always a pleasure, Josh.
Greg,
Thank
it's always
you for
a pleasure
visit.
speaking with you as well. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. We'll look forward to seeing you Thursday night.
Okay, thank you, Greg.
You bet. North Clay coach Josh Zink It was quite a ball game. Neoga wins 44-43. Let's take a break. We'll get to the numbers on this one in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Are you?
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Brown's Drugstore at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located South Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Anthony opened the night with a 57-28 win over St. Elmo Brownstown, and Matt Robinson has the numbers on this one.
Really some interesting numbers when you look at it. Both teams had 31 attempts from the field in this one. North Clay was 16 of 31. Neoga was 15 of 31. North Clay was 52% to Neoga's 48%. Difference came beyond the arc. North Clay made 2 3-pointers in the first half, didn't make another one the rest of the game. They overall were 2 of 10 from beyond the arc. Neoga, 8 of 18 from beyond the arc at 44%, and they were 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter. And McClure had 3 of those, and Titus hit that one that was late as well. That was a big shot for the Indians. Neoga was 6 of 10 at the free throw line for 60%. North Clay 11 of 13 for 85% from the free throw line. I had North Clay out-rebounding Neoga 18-11. Neoga had a lot of those rebounds, though, that go out of bounds off of North Clay and then their ball, but I don't have that as a rebound in the sense of any individual player. 9 turnovers for Neoga compared to 12 for North Clay as well in this one. Individually, starting off where you have to start off, Pacey McClure, 5 of 11 from the field, but in the second half, he was 4 of 8 from three-point range, 3 for 3 in the fourth quarter from three-point range. He missed a 2, and he also made all 5 of his free throws in the fourth quarter. So he had 5 made threes and 5 made free throws in the ball game, 3 rebounds and 20 points. Trevor Roy was 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 at the line, a couple of rebounds and 13 points. 6 points for Trenton Moore, all in the first half, where he was 3 for 3 from the field with 2 rebounds. 5 points for Chase Banning. He was 2 of 5 from the field. He had a rebound with those 5 points. Nick Titus was 0 for 2 from the field, 0 for 2 at the free throw line, but 3 rebounds for Nick. And Adam Fearday played in the game, but didn't have a stat according to my numbers. For North Clay, 19 points from Luke Fleener, 7 of 10 from the field, 5 of 5 at the line. He led everybody on the boards with 6 rebounds to go along with his 19 points. Ian Bailey was 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line. He had 3 rebounds and 10 points, all of them in the first half. Lane Holcomb-Brink was 0 for 2 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line, a couple of rebounds and a point. Tyson Jones, 2 for 7 from the field, 2 for 2 at the line, 5 rebounds, 6 points. Ethan Bible, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 rebounds and 6 points. And Dakota Widener got in there and got a couple of free throw opportunities. He went 1 of 2 at the line for his 1 point. And Colin Ballard played a little bit, and no stats for Colin in this one. North Clay drops to 13-8 on the season. Neoga improves to 15-7 on the campaign, as Neoga has the 44-43 victory.
And thank you, Matt. It was exciting. Let's send it back to the sports desk. Caleb, run through the scores with us, would you please?
All right, in boys basketball action, it was T-Topless over Mount Zion, 66-43. At the Little Illini Conference, it was KZ Westfield over Marshall, 49-39. Olney got the win over Robinson, 52-44. At the Lincoln Prairie Conference Tournament, it was Okaw Valley losing to Villa Grove Heritage in a very close match. Villa Grove, though, came up on top, 60-57. In girls basketball action, T-Topless picks up the win over Altamont, 54-45. And then in boys basketball Class 7A at the Mount Zion Regional, it was Mount Zion over Effingham 48-16, and Stephen Decatur gets the win over Mattoon 45-32. And that's your scores, gentlemen.
Thank you, Caleb. All right, again, the finals here. A win for St. Anthony as they defeat St. Elmo Brownstown. And then a one-point contest as Neoga beat North Clay 44-43. So tomorrow night, we get our first look of the week at the number 2 seeded Altamont Indians. John Nieberg's crew's having a heck of a year. They'll be battling against the grizzled veteran Bob Lockhart and the Windsor Stu Straws Hatchets. That'll be a fun game at 6:15. And then a game that could be a lot like the one we just saw, Dietrich and South Central. And that will be at about 7:45 tomorrow night. So we have 2 good ones for you tomorrow night. Be on the air just as tonight, just after 6 o'clock with the first game pregame show here on 97.9 XFM and 97.9XFM.com.
Tournament's delivering what we promised.
Yeah.
Good basketball, some fun games, and even though that St. Anthony game, St. Elmo Brownstown game, got a little, stretched out at the end, it was still it was a 10-point game at half, and St. Elmo had made that run to cut it to 10. So I think you're going to see some good competitive basketball the rest of the week, and if you can make it to Altamont, that's what you need to do. But if not, catch it on the radio or catch it on our YouTube channel. Just search 97.9 XFM, and if you're on YouTube, got your app, you can do it that way pretty easy as well.
Exactly. Thank you, Matt. Thanks to Wayne Moran and Austin for taking care of the video streaming. Thanks to Caleb Moody back at the studios. I'm Greg Sapp. Again, St. Anthony defeats St. Elmo Brownstown, and then Neoga gets North Clay by 1 point. Those are our games for you tonight. And for all those people I just mentioned,